Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night. I hope you will enjoy today's video, so let's just get into it.
The truth is that today is my birthday, and if you go back and look, you can see that I've made, I don't even know, 3 videos today in the car in this spot. But the truth is that I've been sitting in this parking lot trying to go in and get a coffee for 2 hours, and I'm just crying. Life is so hard sometimes, and social media is such a highlight reel, and working in content marketing is so hard because it requires me to show up. And I might probably delete this later, but it's just, man, you guys. It's so hard when you work in content marketing and your life is a roller coaster and you're dealing with stuff, but your job requires you to show up. So hard.
So hard. I had tears in my eyes from laughing so hard. I mean, crying, laughing. One of you guys commented this yesterday on the video with the other angel complaining that she might have to work a 9 to 5 job. I'll trade your 9 to 5 cushy office job for my TIG welding job outside at 35 degrees Celsius, 80% moisture any day. I bet you wouldn't want to trade that welding job with this one because her job is so hard. She had to post 3 videos today, so of course she needed that 2-hour break sitting in her car. You think digging ditches is hard? Nah, come on now. Try to record yourself with a phone. That's exhausting. Not to mention that you're complaining about your welding job, not knowing that she actually has to show up at her job. I mean, who does that?
You know what the crazy part is? That we probably both like each other, but we probably won't be together because we're both stubborn and we won't let each other know. Like, we'll give each other hints. Like, I'll sometimes like your stories. You'll always like my stories. But at the end of the day, our ego and pride is just way too big. It's too big for this world. And if you don't reach out to me, I'm not going to reach out to you. And if I don't reach out to you, you're probably not going to reach out to me. So we're going to go out sad about each other. But at least we like each other behind the scenes. And we can admire each other behind the scenes without actually ever being in a relationship. But we know what's going on. And we can telepathically communicate. But we won't actually ever physically communicate. Because that's just too much. That's just doing the most. So we'll just end up slowly growing apart as the days go on. Because our pride and our ego, it's just way too big.
Yeah, that must be it. You sometimes like my stories, I always like your stories. You will never reach out, and I probably won't reach out. We telepathically communicate to each other, but not physically. What exactly am I saying to you? I bet I'm a real charmer too when we communicate. Yeah, see, princess, that's all you. And that's why I'm so fine with the two of us being apart for the rest of our lives. Okay, let's see now. He told me he was going on a boys' trip to Rome and I shouldn't worry. And you followed him to Rome. See, that's not scary. He has absolutely nothing to worry about.
Was like down so bad for this guy that literally had no idea that I was interested, and I feel like we flirted a little bit here and there, but we never like took it further because I think both of us were scared, but I was also in my feminine energy. Like, I'm not gonna like go full force and hit on you.
Yeah. And then there's no pressure. Like, it's just more fun and easy.
I could just be obsessed from afar.
Yeah.
You'll never know. It might be you.
It might be
literally could
you.
Oh god, I hope not. I'm gonna be completely honest, I would rather have the other one following me to Rome.
My friend and I came up with a system of how dating in Vancouver works, so today I'm going to be breaking that down for you. Now, unfortunately, the system is very superficial and based on appearance, but that's just the shallow society that we live in today, so please bear with me and don't cancel me. So the principle of the system is that girls always date down and guys always date up. We're going to start off with the 9s and 10s of Vancouver. Now, the female in Vancouver who are like a 9 or a 10 are so gorgeous to the point where it's like they can make a living off of their look, like super model, pretty type, you know? And the guys usually can't compare. And so there are like no male 9 or 10. The most I've seen is like an 8.5. And so because these girls have no male counterparts based off their appearance, they're forced to date down to like an 8 or a 7 for men. Which works out because our principle is that girls always date down and the guys always date up. We're gonna skip right to people who are like a 6 and below. I don't know how to explain it. The 6 and belows are always dating. They're always taken. I don't know how. I don't know what the scientific explanation is, but they're always taken. They always are just dating each other.
No, not really, princess, because then you would be dating. I know you did not thought of yourself as a 9 or a 10, alright? And also wrong, even based on looks, men are not dating up. And you're not dating down either, because let's face it, you used yourself as an example. And the reality is you're not dating down. You just think more of yourself than what you really are.
So if you're like a gorgeous female in Vancouver and you're single, this is probably why.
Still wrong, that's not probably why. You're single because you based everything on your looks, and outside your looks, you have nothing else. Don't worry too much about it, you will not be the first to make that mistake. Men keep telling you this, and I know who would listen to them. Looks are not everything. For example, at least in theory, all the celebrities are supposed to be the most attractive people in the world, so they have their looks going for them. The majority of them are divorced once or twice or more, and the majority of them keep cheating on each other. According to you, they should all be married or in relationships because they have their looks. In reality, they're not, and that's your proof that you're wrong in everything you've said.
So here's going to be your total for today. The screen.
Really?
What?
You accept cards, right? I think
Yeah,
he has
absolutely. Card is perfect.
You have Apple Pay, right?
Am I supposed to pay from this?
Why did you come here? Just watch me pay? Spend my own money?
Expect me to pay from the Botox? I'm sorry, but what?
Okay, let me tell you. See this line? This is from not posting on National Girlfriend's Day. This line's from yesterday when you liked that girl's page. You should.
That was an AI photo.
I
that
don't
we're
care.
talking about
It
here.
would stress me out so much. My ex would never do this to me. You should
Your
be-
ex cheats on you with your sister.
That was an accident. Please pay for this. It's your responsibility.
Why is it my responsibility to pay
Because
for your
you're dating
Botox?
me. You
I'm sorry,
stress me
Can you please
out.
just give us
Do you
one
want-
minute?
No.
1 minute
We're
and
good.
then we
We're
will
good.
go.
You can stay.
Absolutely.
1
I
minute.
promise to God, I will date your dad again. I will match with my Mariah if you don't pay for this. I'm not
You're
joking.
kidding me if you actually want me to pay for this.
I am pretty sure this was fake, but it was still worth posting. His girlfriend forced him to pay for her Botox. I don't see any forcing going around. Start dating my dad again? Awesome. Go get him. Have him pay for your Botox. In fact, have your ex and your sister pay. But just in case this wasn't fake, I am pretty sure he paid, and he also apologized for not paying from the beginning. If this conversation about who's paying didn't happen before, then you have absolutely no reason to still sit on that chair and argue with her.
Let's talk about the common phenomenon of right-wing men pursuing left-leaning women and why we don't tend to see this the other way around.
Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm not gonna listen to this, especially since you made your video longer than 4 minutes. We all know the reason why. It's because the little engine that could. I get it. It's my worst joke, but don't worry, I have worse. No, it's because sometimes some of them want something cheap and easy. I know, I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep this polite and respectful. If they want something, or I should say someone empowered, so they don't need to bother to remember her name in the morning, they go for one of those. Relationships, on the other hand, they don't go for that. I'm gonna try to keep this short and I'm gonna put it on screen so I can explain it better. Ryman, go for what we can see on the right side of the screen. And yeah, I know. Why would you? Why would you choose that when you can have what we see on the wrong side of the screen? And yeah, I threw a little something for you ladies out there looking for the who knows, the next love of your life. And I kinda think I know the answer already, but which one would you all go for if you had that chance or the opportunity?
The hottest thing that a man can do is be desperately in love with me. You want to get to know me? You mean you don't already want to marry me? And you wouldn't like yourself if I stopped talking to you? Gross. Get out of here. I like mine obsessed, clingy.
I'm sure you do, and I'll try my best to translate this from Kukungese to English, because if I keep doing this, that will become my first language. What she said was this: I do have all my 5 screws, I promise. I have 3 missing and 2 that are really loose.
I want to know who sees my TikToks, so like my video and leave a comment of where you're from.
I'm still not paying corner with you must be out of your mind if you think you're gonna sell for $12.50 what others are selling for $4.99.
Are you the manager here?
Yeah.
May I please have your name?
No.
Can you spell it for me?
N-O. Okay?
Everything for the customer satisfaction. Anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.